Welcome back to Sports First, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, as always, Shabby Cash. Let's get into some NBA talk. Let's get right into it. I don't know if this is a surprise, but the Warriors are on a 4-game win streak. Yes, they're 4-0 right now. Shocking. Not really shocking. Shocking as in, they still don't have the magician Thompson, but they have Jordan Poole playing really well. There's a couple of other. I don't even know if James Wiseman is even back. But Steph playing well. Wiggins is playing pretty well. Then you got Draymond. But again, it's kind of early. It's they're one of a couple of teams that have most teams have played their 4 games so far. Detroit Pistons have played 3. There's another team that's probably played only 3. Actually, there's more than that team, or the Detroit Pistons, that have played only 3 games, I guess. Suns have only played 3. Blazers 3. Clippers 3. Actually, a lot of them have played 3, but everybody will pretty much catch up since. Today was only 5 games going on, but the rest of the week it's full schedule. So I was like, why not get a show out of the way before, These are going to be quick, since I'm going to be pretty much doing 2 to 3 a week or so, So just keeping you up to date and stuff. Knicks looking nice. Bulls looking nice. The Bulls are looking really nice with Vucevic, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeRozan. They just got stars everywhere on that team. You just can't mess up with that team, to be honest. The Chicago Bulls, they did play yesterday, it was, against the Toronto Raptors. Not the greatest team or nothing, the Toronto Raptors. They're more of a team that's on the build. So you don't expect them to beat a team that's not really on the build, because they kind of had the last year for some of their players like Zach LaVine and Vucevic to get used to each other, or as build some chemistry. A surprising loss yesterday was the Denver Nuggets that actually lost again today too, but today is more understanding since today's loss was against the Jazz and Donovan Mitchell and Gobert Norden. But yesterday's excusable? I believe it can be, just because the Cleveland Cavaliers are not as bad as you would. They're not the greatest team, but they're not the worst team right now. Okay, just we could go ahead and look at the lineup they got, or that they played. I think this is the lineup they started. I'm not 100. I just pretty much watched the highlights on this one right here. They had Lauren Marketing Lauren and Mobley. For a second, I thought that dude's name was Mowgli. But Mobley, they got both of them starting at the power, or the forward position. Jared Allen playing at the center, Darius Garland at guard, I guess Sexton I would think is more of the shooting guard, but then again you could have it both ways, or either way, for that guard position, because Garland can go in and get the points, control the ball, and make some moves, but I believe that Sexton is more of the shooter, but then again Garland ain't the worst shooter either. So, and then you got Isaac Okoro, Ricky Rubio, who's a ball controller. You got Kevin Love, who's not he's not terrible. Then you got Osman, Stevenson. I don't know too much about Stevenson. Denzel Valentine. I don't know too much about Valentine, but still, that's a pretty good lineup right there, right? So, I guess not a terrible loss, but if they, as in Cleveland Cavaliers, get a lot of losses. There are 2-2 right now, but it's still early. Who knows? Maybe the chemistry goes to a whole nother level. That is a young team, other than Kevin Love, and marketing technically could be young, but a lot of young pieces in that team. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if they made playoffs, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it. The other loss was other loss, not their loss, but Clippers ended up beating Trailblazers. The other team that looks really nice, or I like myself, are the Timberwolves, the Timber Cutters. The Timberwolves are a pretty nice team. I believe so. I wouldn't be shocked if they're what? Did they play today? Well, they're 2-1 right now. One loss only. They got a pretty good team. I believe so. With Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a legit superstar. I mean, you saw right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat. I mean, he was pretty good in the beginning, but then once that break hit, and after the break, the second half of the season, he went full domination mode. Almost won Rookie of the Year, but I don't believe Anthony Edwards won the Rookie of the Year. Was it? Pretty sure Liangelo, no, not Liangelo, LaMelo won the ball, brother. I'm pretty sure he won the MVP or MVP, a Rookie of the Year. I'm sure he did. I'm not 100, but I'm sure he did. You got Jordan McLaughlin, They added Patrick Beverley, ladies and gentlemen. Very veteran, plus a very defensive player. So that's a really big thing. And you got Malik Beasley coming back. I don't know if he was injured or anything, but he did have that domestic charge. If you don't know about, you know now. Then you had, he was suspended for like 20-something games or so. As in Malik Beasley. I don't know if that becomes an issue in the future, but he was really good to start off. And he's a rookie too. He was a rookie, actually. Then you have D'Angelo Russell. Karl Anthony Towns. You would, like I said, similar to the Cavaliers, but I do believe this team might just be a little bit, maybe a little bit more, or just better than the Cavs. Just one of those teams that's kind of been doo-doo for a long time that might be good. But then again, you got the Pelicans, who had some decent additions, with the team they already had, and Brandon Ingram. They added Valanciunas, which I thought was a good add. But Adams was already a pretty decent, pretty good member to the team. He was more of a defensive. They really want to be a really offensive team because I don't seem like they have that much defense. I don't know who their key defensive guy is because Nickeil Alexander-Walker is really offensive player. Devontae Graham. Maybe Devontae Graham could be that guy, but then again, he's so offensive. They're all so offensive. Can Jackson Hayes be that guy? I don't know if Jackson Hayes could be that guy. They didn't sell the Hart. I think Josh Hart and Zion are both injured at the moment, so you got that, and they still beat the Timberwolves. They're actually only 1-3, so they needed to get that win with the new coach too. So I don't know if they make the playoffs either. So that's very disappointing, or is disappointing for them. Another team that I like a lot are the Spurs. They got a lot of stars or potential stars. Killian Johnson. Doug McDermott has actually been playing pretty good for them as well. Not last game, but the games before that, he had like 7-8-3. DeJounte Murray, one of my favorites players out there right now. Then you got Lonnie Walker, Devin Vassell. Also rookie last year, Derek White. It looks like Popovich. Damn, that sounded wrong. Don't want to call Papa, the big Papa, anything like that. Get these that just came out, ladies and gentlemen. It's more of an accident. But Brent Forbes, I was shocked that the Bucks let him go, but then again, he had some shitty shooting in the playoffs. Other than that one playoff game, I don't remember if he had too much other great playoff games other than that one he had. Uh, Rookie players that are playing really well. Well, Chris Dort or Duarte, he's playing really well. Josh Giddey, decent. I haven't seen enough of him. Jalen Green, no, he's noise. Kate Cunningham, haven't seen him play, to be honest. There was one other one that I'm thinking of. I actually uploaded a couple of his highlights. Oh, Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes from the Toronto player. He's playing really well. He's almost playing like, just his play style is just like almost a veteran. The way he dominates inside, or just, I mean, you've seen the dunks already. He's only been 4 games. He's playing very top-notch level. But that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, try to keep him short. Try to keep him under 11 minutes or so. But Sabotage